In your view, how much of our models of leadership are coming from Marvel characters, for example? How much of that is portrayed in the Marvel characters?
Marvel and the Marvel Cinematic Universe reflects a lot of things in society. You'll notice that a lot of the characters, especially the leaders, are men. When my co-author and I were working on the book, we noticed how many male leaders there were versus female leaders. And we even stumbled across something that was very indicative of real life, which is this idea of the glass cliff, where women are often promoted into leadership roles in organizations that are really struggling. Organizations struggling, saying, hey, let's just put a woman in charge and she can take the hits and then we'll go back to business as usual. And we've seen this example, and it was
Oh,
really
yeah.
amazing to see it in a fictional universe. A character named Black Widow, she ends up leading the team during their darkest time. She actually doesn't even get a chance to really show leadership capabilities in the films themselves. It's like this period where they haven't really made a lot of movies, but we know that things weren't going particularly well. And I remember my co-author Gordon and I were watching these movies and we're like, wait a minute, this is a glass cliff. From an impression standpoint, the images that people have of what a leader should be, what a leader should look like, and then impression formation is very, very powerful. My impressions of who could be a leader were actually greatly impacted by characters called the X-Men. They were big on the concept of inclusion, equity, and diversity. And they had some examples of female leaders. The character of Storm, when I was a kid, was very, very powerful and ended up leading the team. If I didn't have that example, I don't know if I would have been as open to the idea of female leaders. And if you look at the fandom around Marvel, there's a big part of it that is heavily influenced by, different types of representation, whether that is the inclusion of women, minorities, LGBTQIA. That's a big, big part of it. And it's creating a new language, especially among young people, about who can be a leader and who can have the opportunity to lead organizations.